Surprise! And it's morphin' time! And it's about to get wild. Forever Red from Power Rangers. And, yep, I like how I show up that cool introduction to the Red Rangers from the previous Power Rangers series. And hello, everyone. LBT here, and welcome back to the channel. And I hope you're all doing good. And I decided to do this podcast for another Power Ranger podcast because the last one that I did is with Dino Charge and Dino Thunder because it's on the Jurassic June, and decided to do those podcasts for the Power Ranger franchises. And yeah, this time me and Shamer Wallace are gonna do this other Power Ranger podcast. Both this time is with Wall Force, Forever Red, and not to mention, I'm going to add some other Power Ranger fans since they have not been on my channel before. So I'm going to review the full. I was about to review Power Rangers Wall Force, but that'll be another time. So, and Shamer Wallace, there you are, buddy. And so, as for right now, if you want to be part of the stream, Shamer, I'll put a link there so that way you and I can analyze the Power Rangers, and especially with Forever Red. And yeah. And if I made any mistakes, then I would like to apologize. And yeah. But seriously. But seriously, man, this poster looks incredible. This picture looks incredible, especially with all these Red Rangers from the previous Power Ranger series, from Mighty Morphin all the way to Wall Force. And don't worry, I will review Power Rangers Wall Force as soon as possible. And yeah, this is not going to be like any other podcast where I talk about random stuff. This is going to be on Power Rangers. Just on Power Rangers. And hey, Shamer.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Let's continue where we... Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Since you decided to bring up the Power Ranger Power Month, I decided to rewatch Power Rangers Wall Force, Forever Red. And, so how's it going with you, Shamer? And we're about to commentate what happens throughout the episodes, and especially the beginning. And, well, since you brought up the Power Ranger Power Month, why not do any other episode of Power Rangers and all that?
Yeah.
Let's continue where we left off with the Power Ranger franchise, because the last two that we did is with Dino Thunder and Dino Charge, especially in the first episodes. And I was very, very, very close to review Power Rangers Wall Force. But why not review some other time?
It's Power Month.
Yeah, Power Month. Pretty much. And for that, it's morphin' time.
It's morphin' time!
Yeah, that's what Jason David Frank says, and I have to take inspiration from him. It's morphin' time! Yeah. And we begin with the episode where the aliens from, I don't know, General Vengeance wants to resurrect one of the Zords that Lord Zed has found.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Andros was there, the Red Ranger from In Space, and oh boy. Yep, the monsters have caught him, and Yeah, I've I've not seen Power Rangers in space before, but decided to take a look at some of the episodes, and they're pretty nice and felt like an updated equivalent of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but somewhat different around here. And yeah, like I said, an updated version of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but something different, especially with the outfits. And I've seen some parts of Power Rangers Time Force, especially uh, with Wes Collins and Eric going into Dinosaur Land, which is kind of nice. Oh, and yeah, we left here with Bulk and Skull. Yep, the two characters from Mighty Morphin. Well, Bulk pushes Skull in the pool. Huh. It's it's kind of funny that that the that Bulk and Skull had a short moment in Wall Force. I wish they did, but
But only the special season episode.
yeah, I can understand why Forever Red had to exist. Not just because it's the 2002 Spider-Man movie that came out, but because of the previous Red Rangers, their main characters and the leaders. And yep, there's Carter Grayson, Lightspeed Rescue Red Ranger, at your service. And yeah, and we head with Wes Collins and Eric, the the two Red Rangers from Time Force. And
And the Conjurer.
yeah, I'm actually surprised that Eric decides to join the Red Ranger team because
He's a red, but he's also a six ranger.
yeah, because this happened with Ninja Storm where they have two Red Rangers, and even with Mystic Force.
Yeah, it's kind of weird with the other
And it's kind of interesting too.
seasons. Yeah, but it's interesting. But kind of weird, but it's interesting.
Yeah, and huh, other yep, TJ came along, Andrews came along, and of course Tommy Oliver.
Yeah, this is the part that Talbot Oliver was telling him what's going on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Huh. I'm actually surprised that Tommy came back with the haircut style similar to Dino Thunder. Yeah, like I was saying, Tommy Oliver has that hairstyle. That haircut has been shaved, similar to Dino Thunder, where he was the Black Dino Thunder Ranger. And yeah, oh, and sorry,
We good.
yeah, yep. Tommy Oliver takes the lead, and there's also red. Red is my favorite color, and this episode managed to pull it off. And no wonder why I like Power Rangers Wall Force. Because out of all the Saban era from the 90s and 2002, I think Mighty Morphin Season 1 and 2 and Wall Force are my favorite ones. because I'm getting used to Power Rangers Wall Force. And yep, guess who came along? Jason, the original Red Ranger. Jason.
Now Jason is actually the best character that I like.
Oh yeah. Yep. Jason came along, and even if I haven't seen the rest of the episodes, but I think I'm starting to get used to Time Force, and I can understand why a lot of people say that Time Force is one of the best Power Ranger series since Mighty Morphin and Dino Thunder. And now there's eight eight Red Rangers, so the only one that we're getting is the the Lost Galaxy Red Ranger and the Aquitar Ranger, the from Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers, which is kind of funny, but also, yeah, I've seen I've seen some parts of Lost Galaxy, which I'm not the biggest fan of Lost Galaxy, and I'll admit some of the episodes with the Magna Defender were kind of cool. Yep, and guess who came back? Leo, Lost Galaxy Red Ranger, and one more to go, and that's the Aquitar Red Ranger. Can't remember his name, but it's kind of funny that they named the Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers, and yet they have their outfits resemble like of ninjas, which was based on
Yeah,
the Ninja Sentai, or is it Shinobi Sentai? I don't know. Whatever it is, it's kind of odd, but at least they still fight. And whenever they're unmorphed, they have these weird bulb things on their heads, like goggles mixed with balloon things, like Megamind or something. Instead of them being human like why not take inspirations like Superman, where he was an alien from outer space and he looked human like a Kryptonian. So why not take inspiration from there? Like Operation Overdrive did this. Super Mega Force did this, where they make them like human. Or why not borrow elements from the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Oh yeah, yep. Guess who came along? Because out of all the Red Rangers I've seen in the Saban era, I think I pick Jason and Cole. Not to mention Eric, the Quantum Ranger from Time Force. Oh look, there's Jurassic Boy, the guy who sets up all these comments by with yeah
yeah,
by
those are the
saying go go Super
guys.
Mega Force.
Yeah, those are the guys is actually from Beta Wars.
Oh yeah, Beetle Wars. Oh, pretty
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, they use it as an enemy, but some
Huh?
of them is
Didn't even
good.
I didn't even
Or
know
so,
about it.
yeah,
I'm not really a big fan of Beetleborgs as much as I am with Power Rangers and the Super Sentai. And I also heard that the Super Sentai has done a similar version to this, but this time they brought all the Red Rangers, even from the ones that came right before the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which is kind of a funny one. But oh boy, oh yep. Wes starts fighting with these. Wow. Seriously. I mean, Cole, the Red Wall Force Ranger. Also heard that some people are comparing him to something like Tarzan, where it is kind of possible, but oh no. Oh man. Yep. Guess who came to the rescue? And other Red Rangers came along. Lost Galaxy Red Ranger and Aquitar Red Ranger. I think I like the Aquitar suit with the with that other Red Ranger and the helmet. It looks kind of nice. Yeah. Yep. All the Red Rangers came along. Yep. Their morphing sequence is kind of ironic, especially in the music in the background. Yep. First, Jason morphs Mighty Morphin Red Ranger and Tommy Oliver, Red Zeo Ranger. Yep. TJ, shift to the Turbo. Turbo Red Ranger. Andros, Red Ranger in Space. Oh yeah, Lost Galaxy, Leo. Lightspeed Rescue, Carter Grayson. I haven't seen Lightspeed Rescue in a while, and it's kind of weird that they have a helmet that is visor that is like a face thing that they could. Yep, Red Time Force Ranger.
I did. I did it. I seen it a
Oh
lot.
boy, I like the Quantum Ranger suit. It looks impressive. Yep, there's also Wall Force Red Ranger. Oh boy. And with all that said, it's about to get wild. Yeah. Best moment I've ever seen. And yeah. Ugh. Yep. All the Red Rangers from previous Power Ranger series are here to save Earth. And with all that said, it's about to get wild.
Yeah. And then to start fighting to be the wars or evil, the empires.
I think I might do a review on this on my channel since I decided to review any other series in the Power Ranger franchise. But I'll get to the real wall for soon. But I think I'll probably review Forever Red, which that seems to be a good episode in Power Rangers Wall Force. And I did have moments where it's kind of like, oh yeah, yep, swole pasted and oh man, red is my favorite color.
Red used to be my favorite color as a baby, and I changed it to like the one that I make is actually green, but I still
Yeah.
currently original red.
Oh, and yeah, I'm really happy that you liked my drawing of the other Power Rangers that resembles from Mystic Force, especially from the Solaris Knight.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, and yeah, and where each Red Ranger decides to fight monsters by themselves, like Cole fights alongside with Jason, West fights alongside with Tommy, and yep, Eric fights alongside with the Aquitar Red. That's ninja powers. Aquitar Red. I mean, I like the suit. Like I said, I like both of the suits from Quantum Ranger and Aquitar Red, which it's kind of like a concept between Dino Thunder and Ninja Storm, which granted it already happened in the Thunderstorm. And then there's Leo and TJ. Pretty interesting.
Yeah. And I also know a lot of YouTubers who's also a fan of Power Rangers. You can describe them, they can tell you anything about Power Rangers.
No problem. Aside from Dragon Critic, because, yeah, Dragon Critic is kind of nice and, huh, can't believe can't believe the monster blasted Leo, and Leo survived the blast by jumping and flying into the air. Uh oh. Ooh. And
Yikes.
yep, he survived it. Well, that's gonna labor mark, at least for him. Yep, Andros and Carter.
Oh yeah, this is a favorite part.
And I do have mixed feelings on the suits from Lightspeed Rescue. It's kind of funny that they have helmets that are like these doorknob things. Uh, the the body suits look kind of nice, but the helmets, they look somewhat they look funny to me. I know they're based on the Japanese counterpart, but the helmets, they look kind of funny, especially with these doorknob like things. And oh man, Cole's gonna blast them. And yep, really epic. Oh boy, yeah. I like how they reunite with each other. And imagine if they made a another one of the Forever Red Power Ranger stuff. I think that would be really cool. As I and like I said, I do like the suits in the Forever Red special, especially with Wall Force Red, Quantum Ranger, and Aquitar, as well as Mighty Morphin Red.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the suits too. It's really ugly and pretty cool.
Yeah, and I'm going to show you each other Red Ranger in their respective outfit, starting with Mighty Morphin Red Ranger. Yeah, Jason, he's the first one to morph because it's classic Mighty Morphin mode. And yep, there's also Tommy Oliver and his suit from Zeo with the golden star. Yeah, yep, there's there's some golden parts of his suit and the star on his helmet. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I remember as a kid I watched that and it looks pretty cool.
Yep. There's TJ, Red Turbo Ranger, and yeah, the suit looks good, but the but was it really necessarily to add the mouthpiece and the generic whiteness, especially with the gloves and boots? I'm honestly not a fan of that with the Ranger suits with the white with the gloves and boots being generic white. It feels often plain and all that, and that's the biggest problem I have with the other ones in the '90s, especially with Lost Galaxy. And no offense to the people who like Lost Galaxy, but not the biggest fan of it. But I do like the suits in the Turbo with the but in my eyes, I think RPM is better with the suits. Yep, there's Andros, Red Space Ranger, or in this case, Red Ranger in space. And uh, I never understood one thing. One thing I do not understand about the suits in space is that why did they have all these colors on their chest? Like all these colors. Is it because they wanted to resemble Mighty Morphin or something? It's kind of a compliment, but kind of an explanation for all this. Just saying.
I mean, it's the way they made it, and the Japanese version of, you know what I mean.
Lost Galaxy Red Ranger. Yep, the Red Ranger. I like the helmet designs, but the suit with the whitening and the blackening, it looks kind of lame. I've said this before in my other Power Ranger videos that I made. I'm not really a fan of the suits from Lost Galaxy, especially with the white and black plainness. It looks kind of lame. I think it would have been more better if they added color to their respective colors, like remove the blackout and add regular color into it. Just like with just like with Lightspeed, just like with Time Force, just like with Mighty Morphin. I mean, I'll admit that other suits designed, but yeah, why not take inspiration for those? So that way it could if I can do a redesign of Lost Galaxy, then chances are it would have been so much different around here. Just saying, and it would have been a lot better here.
Yeah, it could be good. But for me, I think it was great because it would be better if they make the suit shiner of the reds. But the suit is actually cool, for my opinion.
Yeah, and there's Lightspeed Rescue, Lightspeed Red Ranger, and yeah, now that suit is a better improvement over Lost Galaxy because it has reddening and the coloring is kind of an improvement, and with the other Rangers. But one thing that is funny is with the helmet. Like, what's with that knob thing? It looks kind of funny, to be honest. But with the Titanium Ranger, I can give that a pass. But for this, but for the helmets for the original five, it looks kind of funny. And it's funny that this came out in the year 2000, long before I was born. And so that means I was born where this series came out, while you were born while Walforce came out. It's kind of funny, but fascinating and interesting. And
Yeah. But otherwise, again, I like the white space suits. Like I even like the helmets. They even put a shape on it, like police, the badge helmet on the thing, whatever. But it was pretty good. But otherwise, in the super light speed, I like the super light. They even make the badge on the helmet.
Oh, sorry about that. I just wanted to do something right quick, and sorry about that. And I just came back out of Shamer. And here it is, Time Force Red Ranger. Yeah,
No, that's pretty accurate. It's pretty cool that they put like a shape. I like the helmet, and I especially like the suit. They put like the shape of the triangle, or even
yeah.
other rangers on
They
it.
do resemble arrows, arrow shapes on their suits and the and the helmet, especially with the arrow shape. Which I actually like the suit, but I think Quantum Ranger suit is a lot better. And this suit definitely pays off. And I think it's better than the Lost Galaxy suit. Not gonna lie. And now time for Quantum Ranger, which I actually like the Quantum Ranger. It looks kind of cool. Yep, Quantum Ranger. Yep, that's my favorite one in Time Force. He is a Red Ranger, but he's quantum form, and the helmet is striking, and the suit looks incredible, really incredible, especially with the helmets with the coloring like visors for their helmets and all that. It looks beautiful. It looks absolutely beautiful. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yep. Lastly, Wall Force. Wall Force Red Ranger. Yeah, Red Wall Force Ranger. And no wonder why I decided to borrow It's About to Get Wild elements from Dino Charge. It's about to get wild. Like that. Uh-huh. It's about to get wild.
Yeah.
And I do like the suits in Wall Force, especially with the helmets being animal-like, and it looks incredible. It looks really impressive in my. There's Aquitar Red. Yep, Aquitar Ranger Power. Red Aquitar Ranger. Yeah.
And I also
Uh,
did a video with this YouTube dude that yesterday.
oh, he did? He did? That's
Yeah,
impressive.
you might even see my video from yesterday.
I think I might check that out after the stream is done. And I'm
Yeah.
going to review Forever Red from Wall Force. And I like like I said, I like the suit from Aquitar. Looks good and it looks amazing. And it does resemble from actual ninjas, but much more cooler and all that. Just saying. And no, and honestly, th- this suit and the Ninja Storm suit are a lot better than Ninja Steel, where they have these power stars on their helmets, which looked. Yeah, and I'm going to. Yep, that's all the Red Rangers here, all the way from there. Yep, all 10 Red Rangers. Perfect. And red is my favorite color. And no wonder why I watch Power Rangers. And I'm getting used to the franchise to this day, even with the Super Sentai. Even if some Power Ranger actors are no longer with us anymore, at least it's Forever Red related. Just like, yep, Dino Fury Red Ranger. He's here for Red. And how'd you think? Yep, those are a lot of Red Rangers. Mighty Morphin Red Ranger and Dino Charge Red Ranger. Yeah, just for Forever Red. Get it? Forever Red. And I'm even wearing a red shirt just to resemble Red. Even the Mystic Red. Pretty interesting. Yeah. Really amazing and multicolorness, and yep, it's about to get wild.
Yeah.
And yep. Yep. No wonder why Forever Red is one of the better Power Ranger series out there. And I really wanted a similar version to this, but luckily, at least we got the Super Sentai version. Yeah. I mean, it's well pasted and I like the morphing sequence on some characters are. Yep. That guy is about to take the Dragon Zord. I mean, that big Dragon Zord thingy that resembles a Chinese dragon and flies off into space just to conquer Earth. Oh man. This can't be good.
Mm-hmm.
But at least Cole, the Red Walrus Ranger, is coming to he's coming to save the day, and even has that motorcycle thing. Oh boy. Yep. Here he
Yeah,
goes.
he went to the dragon and like he survived, but he also went inside while the dragons or whatever Separateria to blast it, and he went inside in to destroy it, or it came to Earth.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Oh, and one thing I have to point out is that I really wanted a Ninja Storm and Walrus crossover where the Ninja Storm Rangers reunite with the Walrus Rangers. I mean, that would have been really cool. But at least we got
Yeah.
the Japanese version of Ninja Storm. And
Hold on for a second. I'll be calling my. I'll be right back.
oh yeah. Oh man. That is. And one thing that is kind of weird is that why did they why did Jason call Cole rookie? I don't understand. It's just kind of and
I'm back.
okay. And I'm about to finish up this part where Cole yep, he went in there and then destroyed that giant monster and the Zord. And me being reacted, and I was like, good riddance. Seriously, this is one of the best episodes in Power Ranger history. Forever Red. This is the single best Power Rangers in. No wonder why I pick Walrus. Yeah.
Yeah, I like
And
Wild Force too.
same here. And there are some moments where that do make me chuckle a bit, where Jason was talking about how Tommy was pissing on Kimberly back in Angel Grove, and not to mention TJ was talking about being stuck in this giant pizza, and Wes was like, Wes was so jealous that Tommy had a fan base and he doesn't, and he was like, I changed history. How come he has a fan club and I don't? And which one of the Red Rangers says that galaxy stuff? Is it Leo?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was Leo.
yeah. And don't understand some of the parts. And so that's our LBT podcast for Forever Red from Power Rangers Wall Force. And actually, yeah, we actually enjoy this and perfect for Power Rangers Power Month. And I'm about to end off the stream, so I'll probably do another LBT live stream, but as I'm going to do a review on it, and yeah, decided to review Forever Red, and it's perfect for a Power Ranger podcast. Certainly better than Legendary Battle and all that. I think Legendary Battle should have done a lot more than that. But other than that, I think I'd rather pick Forever Red and the Japanese counterpart and the Pirate Sentai form. So that'll be another time. We will be doing a podcast for Forever Red for Power Rangers, but as for now, how's Forever Red sounds like? Overall, it's a good special and a well-told story, and its pacing is really good. All that is really good. So. And I'm going to yeah. And there's also, yep, like I said, Forever Red. And decided to post up this poster for Forever Red, and it looks kind of nice seeing all these Red Rangers reunite together. And I mean, I wish they made an updated versions for Forever Red where they can add all those other Red Rangers like Ninja Storm, Dino Thunder, SPD, Mystic Force, Operation Overdrive. I'm just saying, but for what it is kind of nice seeing all these Red Rangers team up together, and yeah, it is kind of interesting. So yeah, I'm not sure this podcast will be as shorter as the other ones, but yeah, I think I'm gonna head off and yeah. Well, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this podcast for Power Rangers Wall Force Forever Red. And yeah, Shamer, thanks for coming over. And even if Dragon Critic didn't come over, I think he'll come over some other time. So that'll be another time. So yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy. Please sure like and subscribe to more videos coming to your future as well as other things. And LBT here later on. And one last thing I have to pull off. It's about to get wild.
It's Morphin time.
It's Morphin time. Once a Ranger, always a
Always
Ranger.
Ranger.
And to these Red Rangers, may the power protect you. And once a Ranger, always a Ranger.
Ranger.
No problem. It's Morphin time.
It's Morphin
about
time.
to get wild. Later.